What is happening, guys? Martin is back again. You know where we are, so let's get into it. Wow. Been a hell of a 2 weeks, guys. 3 weeks even. So over the past 3 weeks, basically, I had quite a bit of a heavy fever. Still recovering from it now, but ultimately been self isolating, and wow, quite a bit of a turnaround here on the whole planet within a very short space of time, within a few months. 6 months ago, who would have known, where we would all be? And here we are right about now. We find ourselves in this situation. That's obviously meaning that everybody has to, try their best to try and not spread. If you do have obviously COVID-19, just be safe, be out there. But just only go out if you have to go out, and there's no other option. So basically 2 weeks or so, had quite a high fever, pretty high fever. I didn't actually go to hospital or anything like that, but at the same time, I did try and maintain, obviously staying at home, only going out when necessary to get groceries or medicine. There was nothing else really I could have done. We can see quite an impact it's having just in respect of just being around other people. And I think as well, the reason why I asked some of the questions in the poll is just to see you guys' thoughts in respect of, ultimately, in this time, can you really be buying fragrances? What are you going to do with it? It's just going to be for your enjoyment. I mean, what do you do? So my first question is, a lot of you guys, are you still buying fragrances, or are you sort of moving away from that? And also, it seems to be, as I have my bottle now, the very last bottle of the old type of batch of Vibrant Leather, it appears that obviously the dream is coming to an end when the channel started with the inspiration of Zara Fragrances. I'm not really sure where to take the channel, guys, so you guys tell me. But it just seems like even on the news, Zara's obviously reported that they've had to shut a lot of the stores due to sales being affected. And the woeful performances of a lot of these fragrances, guys, that have been coming out from Zara. Is the dream finished? I mean, this is my last bottle of the old batch. I've got maybe a little bit of juice from a newer bottle, but probably like the 60 ml one or whatever it may be. But unfortunately, that seems to be it. I can't see Zara turning this around anytime soon. The fragrances that they've not released any new fragrances realistically anyway that I can see on their website. And what is there to release? It says that they've had a break of, they've lost around 263 million pounds, UK pounds. I'm just looking at their website now. Obviously, all the fragrances that are on there are previous fragrances. Is there going to be anything new that's worth releasing at this time? Probably not, because it's not really going to probably do much by way of production. And realistically, should they be producing new fragrances at this moment in time? Is it necessary? Is it essential? Probably not as well. So that's a question I have. How are you guys coping with COVID-19? Obviously affecting your communities, affecting obviously maybe your households, and also the impact on fragrances. The two are obviously not the same by way of importance, so don't get me wrong. But this is a fragrance channel, so I'm going to ask the question. Are you guys still wearing fragrances at home? What's the fragrance that you'll be using the most? What fragrance should I even review? I've got loads of fragrances, guys, as you've already seen, loads of Zara fragrances, but I got pretty bored of Zara fragrances because there was nothing new to talk about. It was all the same thing, awful performance. The older fragrances, for some reason, seemed to have something about them that had longer longevity. The alcoholic opening in a lot of them was maybe being died down, or it wasn't as sharp in certain fragrances. For instance, the one I like, for instance, is Blue Man Spirit. Slightly alcoholic opening, but the dry down seems to be got me a lot of compliments. But now if we buy fragrance, we can't even go out and get compliments. Realistically, you shouldn't really be socializing and be so close to people at this current time. I can even look on Zara's website now and see about the Vibrant Leather collection, going from Vibrant Leather Summer Oud, Vibrant Leather and Oud, Vibrant Leather Summer, Vibrant Leather Summer and Oud. So they've got all these different examples, or Vibrant Leather Wood, which we all know smell like you sell home, La Nuit de l'Homme. But outside of that, all I can see on Zara's website now is just a bit of a sale here and there. Nothing really. 35% off is not something you usually get. They don't usually go as low as that. So, nothing even really to write home about. Nothing to write home about whatsoever. Nothing new. Tobacco collection, unexpected, fresh and spicy, rich, warm, addictive, intensive, dark, exclusive, rich, warm, addictive, and intensive, dark. Okay, yeah, it is what it is. You're wearing these fragrances, but what can you do with them? Who can you talk to? Who can you even say, hey, I got this fragrance, what do you think about it? Because you're supposed to be maintaining social distancing. You're supposed to at least, I believe, is it a few meters apart, or a few paces apart at least. What can you do with it? What's the point? What is the point? So maybe Zara won't release a fragrance anytime soon. Maybe when all this dies down, new fragrances will come out. I've still not even got my hands onto the new 1 million parfum. I can see it online, maybe more American side, but it doesn't seem to have come to the UK yet. So I don't know what's going to happen there, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. So disappointing with everything else that's going on. And on top of that, Zara's fragrances have just become whack. They've just not necessarily been good whatsoever. The lackluster performance has let me down. And this is my last. You can even see how much juice I have left in this. That's how much juice I have left in the last ever version of what I believe was a banger. And now that's it. I think the best thing about this now really is the bottle. That's the only thing that's good about these Zara fragrances that have been released, especially for Vibrant Leather. I did see there was a review of another fragrance. I want to say Pepe Jeans. I'm going to have a look. Someone did do a review of, I think it's called America. We'll see. But in respect to flankers of Creed, not flankers, sorry, clones of Creed, obviously there's so many, but we want ones that have got a bit of longevity. This had the longevity for me. This one had, again, it wasn't exactly Creed, but it's clearly inspired by a lemony type of fresh bergamot as well. It was doing its job, and then they changed the formula and reduced the level of potency. Doesn't even last longer than about half an hour, and now we are where we are. So guys, you let me know. I don't want to go on too long. You let me know what fragrances are you wearing now. Are you maintaining social distancing and wearing a fragrance so clearly no one can smell it? If it's a lackluster fragrance, clearly nobody's going to smell it, and you shouldn't just be walking around for the sake of it just to try and get compliments, because what we're doing at this moment in time, you've got to be careful, guys. So let me know, do you think that's the end of it for the Zara fragrances? Is there anything else that's going to come out? Have you also got to a point now you're on your last bottle of maybe an older fragrance and you just say to yourself, you know what, I won't be buying a new one? Right about now, I see fragrances I would like to test, but I don't believe I'll be purchasing any fragrances realistically. A lot of people have lost their jobs, unfortunately. So, you know, if you are struggling at this time, don't be, try and find your way. It's a very difficult time. It's unprecedented. No one knows how long the whole situation is going to last for. I know there's different countries throughout the world that are going to be dealing with it in different ways. So please just give me a shout out if you're coming from a different country. Let me know if you're coming from Deutschland, if you're coming from France. Let me know if you're in Mexico, por ejemplo. You know, guys, we're here all in it together. So obviously stay at home, maintain the social distancing, only go out if it's necessary, and be safe out there. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.